Hey nature lovers, this is Jordan Gray from the Turtle Survival Alliance, and I am here with my partner in turtle crime, Dr. Kathryn Craven from the Georgia Southern University Armstrong campus, and we are the co-founder of TERPS, the Terrapin Educational Research Program of Savannah. And there is no better way for us to celebrate Earth Day than to release some of our head-started Diamondback Terrapins. Now these Diamondback Terrapins are Carolina Diamondback Terrapins, and they've gotten a chance at a new life because of this program. So the Diamondback Terrapins we're holding now came from eggs that were salvaged from female terrapins who were hit on the highway during the nesting season. They incubated at the lab at Georgia Southern University and were raised by Dr. Craven and numerous students over the last many months. So now, in celebration of Earth Day, it's time to release these terrapins for a new life in the wild.
The journey for these terrapins started many months ago when their mothers left the safety of their salt marsh home in search of a place to deposit eggs, crossing open salt marsh in search of higher ground. Ahead, the unforeseen obstacle of US Highway 80 stands between them and the sandy soils in which they nest. That's where we come in.
It is nearing high tide and it is pouring rain right now on the Georgia coast. My co-pilot and I, Dr. Kathryn Craven from the Georgia Southern University Armstrong campus, we are gonna go out on the US Highway 80 between Savannah and Tybee Island, Georgia, to try to help female Diamondback Terrapins cross the road. Why? Because they are nesting.
Despite caution signs alerting motorists, the female terrapins regularly enter the causeway, oftentimes becoming victims of auto strikes. These females are now lost to the population, but some are intact. For these intact females, we can perform an eggectomy, salvaging eggs that would have otherwise died along with the mother on the causeway. Once cleaned, the eggs are transferred to incubators at the Georgia Southern University Armstrong campus, where they hatch nearly 2 months later. Shortly after hatching, the young terrapins are introduced to their rearing environments, where they begin a growth regime and will remain under the care of faculty and students for the duration of the school year. Here, they will remain safe until it is time for their release, growing and becoming healthy juveniles. Once they are 9 months old, the terrapins are brought back to the marshes from which their mothers came to be released into a life in the wild. Here, they will find food, shelter, and live as a turtle should, free. With high hopes, these head-started terrapins will grow, become adults, and someday emerge from the salt marsh to nest safely, continuing their species in Georgia.